Wait, David, is my red on?
You're ugly. So the first thing we're going to do is find the vertex of a parabola. Okay, so first you're going to have your equation, which in this case is fx equals 2x squared minus 8 x plus 1.
SX.
Want to establish the coefficients, which is 2, -8, and 1. First step to finding the vertex is you get this equation, plug in your b for b, which is -8, plug in your a for a, which is 2, which will then get you to 8/4, which is then your answer, and plug it in for x. So here, here, and here. Next, you'll solve your equation, get this, solve it once more, solve it until you get your final answer, which in this case is -7. 2, -7, which will then be your vertex. Find our AOS, or axis of symmetry. Symmetry is usually the x value for the vertex. So in this case, it would be 2. Our parabola here, and looking at the various options of other parabolas, we're going to see that this directrix would be the directrix that we have for our y equals -p. Focus point is going to be 0. Directrix is x equals 2. From here we go, from the vertex, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up. Which means to find the focus point, we just have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. This point is 2, 2, and the directrix is x equals 2. This facing parabola, for the up-facing parabola, your directrix would be down here, or up here, but it would be horizontal. For this facing parabola, the directrix would also be horizontal, but it would be down facing. For this facing parabola, nicely drawn and all, this would be your directrix. And for this facing parabola, it would be this directrix. These are the equations. Okay, so Eric is selling tickets for his one-man show. Dancing, yep. And he wants to know at what price should he price the tickets in order to get the most profit out of his show. The numbers he has to work with. What you're going to do is hit stat. Then you're going to go down to edit and hit enter. You're going to then plug in your L1 and L2 X, and your L2 is Y. So you're going to start plugging it in.
What an idiot. He's killing you. You're getting wrecked.
Stat, calc. You're going to go down to calc, and then you're going to go to quad, reg. Hit enter, and enter again. Then you're going to get your A, B, and C, and you're going to write this down on a separate piece of paper. Y equals, and type in your equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c.
Why did you say wicked games right now?
Then you're going to hit enter. Hit graph. You will then see this line. You will now want to get it to a parabola. Your window and check your x min and x max. Now for this, the x min is fine. The x max is a little bit off. So we're going to make it 25 instead of 10. Next, y min is fine. We're going to go to y max and make it 9,000. Then we're going to hit enter and graph. We now see our parabola. We're hit second, trace, go down to maximum because it is a maximum. It says left bound, you're going to hit your left, enter. It says right bound, you're going to go down to right. So you hit your right. You see your little spider thing. Hit enter. Enter again. Then we're going to get our maximum is 9.999 blah 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 and y equals 9,000. We're going to change that to x equals 10 and y equals 9,000. We'll see that x is 10 and y is 9,000. X will then be represented as the price that you will price your ticket, or Eric will price his ticket, and 9,000 will be the profit you'll get from it, the maximum profit, of course.
You're welcome.
So me and Eric here are selling sassy Eric dolls. Okay, be sassy, real quick. Okay. All right. So the dolls are going to be $250 per doll. We're selling 400 dolls a month at this rate. For every 20-cent increase, he sells 13 less dolls. It would then be this: $250 plus 20 cents x times 400 minus 13x. So we're going to have our equation, and we're going to put the zero factor in. So we're going to put this equation equal to 0 and this equation equal to 0. Next, what we're going to do is actually solve it. So it's going to be 250 plus 20x, and then we're going to minus 250 from each side after we equal it to 0, which I already have there. $0.20 x equals negative 250. X equals 12.5. For this one, we're going to do the same thing. Minus 400. Minus 400. We're going to get 18x equals 400. X equals 30.8. So we have this and this. These are going to be our x-intercepts. We then are going to take our 12.5 plus 30.8, and we get 18.3. We're going to divide that by 2 and get 9.5. Plug in 9.15 into where all our x were going. After we write out this equation, we are going to then do them. So 2.50 plus 1.83, because that's what this gets us, times 400 minus 118.95. It's going to equal to 4.33 to 81.05. And we're going to get this number here. We now have this number and 9.5. Our vertex will now be 9.15, not 5. And then that is our vertex. 4.3 and 281. So our best selling price is 4.33, and our expected sales are going to be 281. Our max income is going to be $1,216.94.
Reflect on our life lesson by relating how areas of academics, social life, and school involvement impact your high school experience for good and for bad. What did you take from our life lesson talk during class that can help improve your high school experience as you're living it now?
Well, I think what Mr. Suhu was saying in the classroom about our balancing our life and academic is important, because if we're like failing everything, then we can't go out and have fun and feel good about ourselves. But if we're just like getting A's and everything and not having fun once in a while, that's not a very fun experience either. And I think what he was saying about balancing your social life and your like academic life and everything is really important for your experience in high school. And I think you should have a very good experience in high school because it only happens once, so do not waste it. YOLO. Anyway, yeah, I'm done.
Like this. I just want some of your burger.
You're so cute.
Is there really bacon